All right, so here's a guide for writing a conclusion paragraph for your To Kill a Mockingbird historical connection essay. All right, so the structure of a conclusion paragraph is actually the opposite of an intro paragraph. You're going from specific to broad. That's why you have a regular triangle. So you start out very specific with your thesis statement, and then you get broader with a judgment and a send-off. Okay, so again, these are the three main parts of a conclusion paragraph. Your thesis, you're going to restate your thesis and your claims. You're going to use different words from your intro paragraph. You don't want to say your thesis in the exact same words because that's going to be repetitive and make your writing less interesting. Next is the judgment. So you're going to explain to your readers why they should care about what you wrote, like why it's significant. And then last is the send-off. Leave your readers with the most important thing you want them to think about from your essay or your message to them. You can tie it back to the hook if you want. So the steps of writing a conclusion paragraph. Step 1, you can write a transition word or phrase to signal to your readers that they're entering the conclusion paragraph. Step 2, you want to rewrite your thesis using different words from your introduction paragraph. Step 3, you want to write your judgment, explain why what you wrote is important, why should people care. Step 4, you write your send-off, and then you put it all together. Okay, so again, step 1 is sort of optional. It depends on whether it fits or not. You can have some sort of transition word or phrase to let your reader know they're entering the conclusion. So, some typical ones are in conclusion, in summary, in short, something more specific to your essay, like this is why. Okay. So you're going to look at your thesis statement from so first you want to rewrite your thesis statement with different words. So here's the original thesis statement from the intro. So, you just want to reword this. If you're having trouble, you can just Google a word plus synonym to find another way to say it. So here is my rewritten thesis statement. So first, let's just go over the original thesis statement from the intro. The characterization of Miss Maudie versus Mr. Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird reflects different approaches to religion in the South during the Great Depression. And then here's my rewritten one for my conclusion. To Kill a Mockingbird reveals the different impacts of strict versus more relaxed understandings of religion in the American South during the Great Depression. You see how I use different words there? So I'm sort of reframing it in a new way. And then we want to write our judgment. Why should people care about what you wrote? So here is my judgment. It is important for readers to reflect on these different impacts to inform how they live their lives. So I'm basically saying, okay, here, I analyzed To Kill a Mockingbird. Here's why it matters to the reader. They can use that analysis to help them live their own lives better. That's a big reason why we read literature. It helps us as readers in our own lives. Okay, and then you write your send-off, what you want your reader to think about. So here's my send-off. Specifically, the novel teaches, I'm just kind of going more off of my judgment. Specifically, the novel teaches readers that rigidly following rules can destroy people's lives, while focusing on open-mindedness and empathy can help people persevere against injustice. And then I put it all together. Okay, so I start very specifically with my rewritten thesis statement. I get broader with my judgment. Start going into why this matters for people way beyond To Kill a Mockingbird, for all of the readers out there. And then especially broaden my send-off with a universal theme from the book. And that's it.